The man trained his children to become criminal masterminds in the most brutal way. Some specialized in disguise and infiltration. Some mastered combat and assassination. Some possessed top-tier hacking skills. Each of them carried extraordinary abilities that made the police completely helpless. And this man, codenamed Shadow, was ruthless and vicious, yet no one had ever captured a clear photo of his face. He was like a ghost living in the darkness. One day, the digital currency key worth tens of billions from the Al Yab bank was stolen. Judging from the traces left at the scene, it was clearly done by Shadow and his children. So the police set up an airtight dragnet across the entire city to hunt them down. Eventually, they locked onto his whereabouts. Just as the police were preparing for the arrest, Shadow issued an order to his children, telling them to proceed according to their plan. Shadow then took a taxi out. Officer Jackie quietly followed behind him. But just as they reached the entrance of the police headquarters, a large truck suddenly backed in from the side at full speed. Before the officers could react, a second collision slammed into them. Then the doors of the truck swung open, and a fully armed team of mercenaries jumped out, their gun barrels immediately aimed inside the building and unleashed a barrage of bullets. Caught off guard, the officers fell one after another. No one could believe they dared to openly attack the police headquarters. And this group of desperados were exactly the warriors the hacker had hired for $15 million on the dark web. A female officer in the truck was the first to wake up. She then shook Jackie awake. The two grabbed nearby weapons and fought back against the mercenaries. The mercenaries responded by throwing explosives, blasting open the first floor security gate. On the upper floors, officers in the command center changed into combat gear while calling for reinforcements. Just as the police were about to be overwhelmed, reinforcements finally arrived and wiped out all the mercenaries. But when the police counted their losses, they discovered that the digital currency worth $10 billion stored on the station server had already disappeared without a trace. It turned out the mercenary attack was merely a diversion. The real robbers had disguised themselves as Washington T officers and used the chaos to steal the enormous fortune.